BKB is your big window to kill things in fights.
One cold embrace and you're like, ah.
Yeah, so your first target's just untargetable, and then the second one, you're always at risk of just being ulted. And
yeah, Winter's Curse,
yeah.
Secret's got one more ban left. Mid Snapfire. Oof, haven't seen that in some time.
Yeah, they could flex it about.
Yeah.
For Secret, I think it's a relatively easy just
I'd love
Spirit Hero.
I'd also love like a Kunkka. Just fully mitigate that damage with a big old poke and just get the fight going back your way.
It's a Nisha special. Very good against the Fatal Bonds. That's a really odd interaction because like the damage will still be shared, but it'll be halved. So you limit the window. Tundra's killing everybody.
It both just dumb as a spell.
Yeah.
Like everyone just knows like it's just tanky.
Pin line. So they are just expecting a snap mid. It's curious. It is a 9 hero. I just don't know if that's the direction they're going to go with this draft. I think they might want more value.
Magnus. Okay, Mag PA. That's a way to get over that Sven hurdle.
Yeah, more team fight as well. That's very spooky for Secret, I feel.
Yeah. Same reason the Wyvern gets banned by Secret is they don't want something that can answer the Sven's BKB. Mag does provide that.
This is surely just a Kunkka pick. I just feel like this is just so nice. Nice little armlet to deal with the early PA damage, get some armor in you.
I think DK might be stronger, but I could see it.
Yeah, it's any lad that goes mid and is a tanky lad. That's what I want to see from Secret.
With a stun, preferably. And a little bit of tower damage would be nice.
You're asking for a lot there, Carl.
Yeah.
Can you also one-shot the Ancient?
Sven's going to handle your Ancients.
See? Trick question.
Easy. Well, they're taking their time. We can't really see who's talking, but we're going for Morphling, the Nisha Morph.
Oh, at the start of this draft, I mentioned the idea of like a dual core, and they just go all in on it.
Isn't this fairly greedy?
Yeah, but look at Thundra. I mean, they have Mag PA.
Yeah, it's like greed versus greed, right? And when I say greed for Thundra, I mean it lightly because Mag PA isn't that greedy. It's actually one of the least greedy combos because a PA doesn't need to go battle for it, goes Deso and fights. The key thing here is the lack of stuns. Thundra has to decide exactly who they're killing. If they're blowing everything up on a Sven, suddenly Morphling, can win the fight. And I think the key thing here is there's not a lot of tower pressure from Thundra. Therefore, it unlocks the farm from. And
their supports don't do things on the map. Like it's. What's their ability to kill heroes? RP, Rupture, and run at them with support. This is a free game for Nisha. Matu will probably win his lane, and you got to figure when we get late, it's Morphling and Sven against just a PA, albeit a strong.
I gotta say though, we saw previous game some very good team fights and coordination coming out from Thundra.
I'm thinking of the series we saw earlier today where we had Morphling kind of dual core situation. There just isn't enough room on the map, and that's what Thundra need to play for. They need to, pressure in their lanes. They need to make the map feel bad. Need to punish either Morphling or Sven. Realistically, it will be the Sven in this scenario.
You can't punish Morphling.
I don't think Nisha is going to teleport in on 1 HP.
Yeah, Morphling, you have to accept will not get pressured. Sven gets pressured, and maybe there's not enough
also
jungle.
A Grimstroke with the Morph, too. So E-Blade, adaptive. It's just, this is Secret's game to lose here. They have the late game. They should have better lanes. They just need to chill.
Are you just as convinced as Kyle?
I do like the greed from Secret for sure, but maybe PA pops off, maybe.
Okay, well, let's find out what's going to happen here in this third and deciding game of the series, and we're going to find out together with Moxie and Purge.
Prepare to Game number 3. It seems like it's the battle of the greedy drafts here, but it sounds like our panel seems to be favoring Secret pretty heavily. What do you think, Purge?
Yeah, I mean, if one team has a greedy draft and has too many carries effectively, then one thing you want to do is pressure, and the best way to do that is to gank or push lanes, that kind of thing. But if you don't have very good tools to do that, if you have supports that aren't the best at ganking, then it can feel scary for sure to try to put pressure on that map. Their team fights are really strong. That's clear with Warlock and Snapfire. Like if they get Fatal Bonds on everybody and you have some Mortimer's Kisses flying in, this could be a lot of damage. But yeah, if you can't pressure effectively or win the lanes, then your heroes are going to feel bad or like the wrong heroes pretty quick.
I mean, the other issue you have to consider as well is the fact that, yes, you've got beautiful team fight coming out from the side of Thundra, but when all that stuff is on cooldown, it's going to be very easy for the side of Secret to kind of start taking these little skirmishes and evening out the board. And also, I want to point out the fact that, look at Fata's items. He's going for the bottle rush again, and it did not work out for him last time, so.
Okay, this is different, though, because Warlock has heals
Right.
and damage built into his toolkit. And he's got a lot of base mana, 375, so he can cast like 4 Shadow Words without having to worry about any regen. So that's what, 180 HP each time, either on himself or on his allies. And usually the purpose of picking Warlock as a 5 is he mega stabilizes your carry against these offlane type heroes. Centaur is really strong in this circumstance. Centaur will buy a Vanguard, and then PA is going to do no damage, but at least Warlock will be able to offset this a lot.
Okay, so this time around we're liking it just a little bit more, just because of the fact that his skills are built into really causing this lane to succeed. They don't necessarily need those items.
The downside, though, is that he's not going to be able to use his body to zone Yapzor, because if Yapzor just fights him, then he's going to have to use his mana to offset that heal to himself rather than covering Skeeter. He's trying to move over here just to get the first heal in, for example. And as a result, he might not be able to do as much misstun there.
Yeah, that's a little off.
So that means Yapzor is free to basically block camps. That's why he thought to place the sentry to block the large camp, because he knows he's not going to be able to contest with this hero, but he will be able to get a fast bottle to 9, potentially accelerating him.
You have to say it's always a real pleasure to watch Nisha on this Morphling, probably one of his best heroes. Definitely going to be interested to see if he's able to pop off on this game or not. And with the Yapzor being on the Nyx Assassin, oh, nice double impale there. Definitely providing a lot of vision and going to be able to give them a lot of information, if it's anything like the previous game that we saw him playing the Nyx.
Magnus already getting lots of mana here. He's just trying to bait him into skewering into the tower if he wants to go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have skewer, excuse me. Ooh, he's
there it is.
Oh my God.
There's the first blood.
Well, ooh, that's a tip fodder for that one.
Oof.
For sure. It's like, nice job, you gave him a bottle and I just attacked through it and now he's dead. And okay.
This lane is... Oh gosh.
Your essence.
Yeah, already it is just looking rough here for the side of Thundra. Again, though, 33. Sidestep coming out from Puppey. Doesn't want to allow him to get that final hit. Does have the Fairy Fire as well, so Puppey will survive here throughout the Stroke of Fate. Slow down 33 just a bit, but I mean, any lane where you have a Grimstroke, Inkswell, and one other stun is very scary to play in.
It is. It's really, really tough for sure. And now Nisha has his bottle in the mid lane, so I guess Magnus is up a belt of strength, but probably not for long with that first pick. Yeah, he's about 400 gold behind the Morphling now, which means most of the bottle lost. Doesn't get his skewer into Shockwave combo off either on Nisha to get some harassment, so that lane's just going to probably be Morphling favored from here on out because Morphling just has more damage.
In the top lane again, just bullying back and forth a little bit there. Double stuns always a little bit scary, especially for the support in that lane. Again, Fata just with no items here because he did rush that bottle, so. With Courier too, yeah, so
Dyer's Courier has gone down in flames.
Finally get some of that region though, at least for Fata. You have to be careful though and protect this other Courier. They're just walking it right out of him. Probably from the tower.
Somebody spent a lot of money on that thing.
He used Shadow Word, he used a Clarity. Clarity got interrupted by Spike Carapace, now he's again completely out of mana, which means he can't cast heal on Seer anymore either. Normally a Warlock right now would have a Ring of Facilities, so just pumping out like 1.6 mana per second, and then he can use Clarity to like really fill it up more. So Skeeter's effectively by himself against the Centaur now, and Fata's just going to be slow, not able to offset this, and 9 die first blood, which kind of underdoes the whole thing anyways. I just don't want to look at the top half of that where it hurts too bad, Moxie.
What do you think is the best play now here for Fata? Is he just supposed to like back off, go stack or something? I know Yap's just going to be hunting him though, if he tries to do that.
Yeah, I mean, getting stacks off would be great for sure.
Llegamos a más sorteos Stinkers y también les adelanto de una vez que va.
Full ring to do something.
33 in the bottom lane, drops the blood right, heals up just a little bit. They're just waiting for that silence to wear off. Do they go for this? Matumba, man, he wants this, but nope. We'll back off. Snake King was going to try to stun him up with that cookie, but did not go fully committed there.
It's a good try. And about 7 last hits behind Nisha at the moment.
Oh, the skewer back.
Nuke he just wait for him too. This could be kill. He's got 8
8 stick. I think he's fine here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, as 33 finds a kill on Matu in the bottom lane. Cookie Hop coming out again here. Can they do enough damage over here to Puppey? They don't have any more stuns, so he looks like he should be able to teleport out. But that is some free farming time there for the Bloodseeker.
That actually basically didn't hurt Nisha at all. He's full HP again in mana. Cool. Yeah, I think, well, okay, Nisha does have some, or sorry, Fado has some more items. No, never mind, they're not his items, guys. Just got confused there. I was like, wow, I was so farmed on Warlock. What happened? No, those are not his. He's got the Sage's Mask, though, and he's got 2 Clarities, and he went back to heal, so there's the solution. Back to heal, TB back in the lane, and stabilize Skeeter. But unfortunately, Skeeter is the same last hits as I, so this isn't exactly working the way they wanted it to, but
Feels bad when your value is you've become the courier, basically, at this point, because you don't have anything else to do in that lane.
And here's the same situation we saw the other day of PA versus the Vanguard hero. They've got Orb of Corrosion, which basically does absolutely very little against Centaurs. So.
Double stun here, bottom lane. The silence over onto Snake King. One more hit. Cookie Hop forward. Doesn't matter though. Puppey still finds this kill. 33 is chasing after Puppey here. Should be able to put a decent amount of harass, but it's going to back off and doesn't want to risk it.
Doing fine against Venom. He's got lots of armor. He's got lane sustain. It's not bad for
Fata.
But
Oh, Fata, he just walks right into Yapstor and Nisha. Nisha happily will take a little candy kill there.
Almost got the courier, but unfortunately, Warlock does not have good agility game, guys, and as a result, he doesn't get 2 attacks off before he dies.
Good Cookie Hop here. The silence gonna be able to go procking over here onto Matu. Still has Puppey nearby. Is 33 gonna die for this? He's going right underneath the tower. They do have the Inkswell though. He's gonna have to back off. Plus that Phantom's Embrace. So it's a nice save here for Matu. He's gonna heal right back up.
Out of Puppey, so that's pretty good for the dive. Lost a little HP in exchange. Dive going mid though. 9 is.
You got wait for him.
Do a skewer back. Briefly dips low in his strength, and then all of a sudden Bloodseeker can smell the blood in the water, I guess. Is that how that works?
Sure, well, let's go with that. Puppey with the Inkswell, it's not gonna really matter because he'll die before it's able to pop.
Next time, try and work together with your team a little bit.
Water creatures bleed?
Oh, they
middle
leak.
tower is under attack.
What are they leaking? Blood.
I mean, what?
Rupture bottom.
Rupture bottom. Matu is underneath his own tower, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive this as they do manage to find the kill. Yapsor teleporting down just a little bit too late.
He tried to TP out, but they were able to get the Cookie stun follow-up, so they scored the kill. Nice first one. And they're going to have some good Rupture stuff later. Rupture plus Skewer is always a really fun thing to do for kills. Once again, he does another Shockwave Skewer. Nisha will waveform out away from the tower. This will cost him a little bit of mana as he has to morph back and forth, but things are fine. I mean, net worth is about even. Zai's doing great. Gets a chip dust as well. He's so happy right now. Oh, that's the best feeling. He basically just can't die up here anymore. They'll just both split farm. Zai will cut the creep wave and kill small camp usually, or a medium camp that he pulls it into. And Skeeter will have to last under the tower and hopefully not get killed.
I mean, are we all concerned about the fact that, you know, yes, Zai can't die, but at the same time, you know, the PA was getting a lot of just
Dire's top
easy
tower
farm.
is under attack.
PA was, yeah. His last hits are good. And in combination with Rupture coming up again here, you're rotating pretty good chance of getting
Dire's
this
top
kill.
tower has fallen.
We're hoping for something a little bit better than Yapster, but they'll take it. Nice Impale coming out, but another couple hits, and 33 will be able to collect the kill.
Huge amount of damage. The Blightstone and the Orb of Corrosion coming from different sources, and the little Shredder. I mean, they got a lot of right clickers here, and that gank felt good. As long as the gank doesn't go on Centaur, this is fine, and that's what Tundra's doing really well now. Ignore the Centaur unless you have the right tools for it.
He's gonna try to contest over here against 9. Trying to just take some of these creeps away from him. Does manage to get a couple. Fata has to be careful though, of course. Taking a decent amount of damage every time he clicks him. This is just a Centaur that can do whatever he wants.
Dire's
That's
middle
most
tower
games right
is
now.
under
Vanguard is
attack.
just so good at making people super survivable in lane.
Radiant structures are
Natural
fireproof.
farm capabilities, the skills he just does is he
Dire's
cuts a
middle
creep
tower
wave,
is under
and he,
attack.
as a result, is just going to pressure
Radiant's
powers.
bottom
It's
tower is
really
under
safe for
attack.
Centaurs to do this thing, unless you have enough magic damage. Because opponents are pretty right-click based.
Radiant's
This is like the
bottom
one thing that their
tower
lineup does not do very well.
Play from forward here from Nisha. Stomp coming out from Zai. Gonna try to make a play here over onto 9, but they need a little bit more damage as they go. They use the Stampede. They'll push right back and just drag him away. The RP does get used, but he's got a whole little skirmish going on as 33 will fall.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
RPs him under the tower to save his life. He did have Arcane Rune at least, so it's a little bit lower cooldown, but yeah, it doesn't feel good. The pressure that
Dire's
middle
Secret's putting out here
tower
with
is
the
under
Vanguard
attack.
Centaur is just massive right now.
Zai can literally do whatever he wants on this map
Dire's
currently, and
middle
it's just
tower
too
has
difficult for them
fallen.
without, you know,
Radiant's
taking all of their
bottom
heroes to
tower
deal with
is
them. And
under
of course, that's not what they want to do on the side of Thundra.
Dire's middle
And
tower
even like
is
the other
under
tool that's
attack.
been pretty effective so far,
Radiant's
Rupture.
bottom
Rupture doesn't
tower
work that
is
good against
under
Centaur.
attack.
It's pure damage, but Centaur has a lot of HP. So even though he's got all these other resistances, just the amount of regen he has is just huge.
Smoke coming out now from Thundra. They're hoping to try to strike back here, knowing that
This
perhaps
is the kill.
that is Asmatu trying to run away. They do have the cookie hop though, so they'll be able to cancel out the teleport, and down will go the Sven.
Man, what is Secret gonna do without a hard carry? Oh wait, they have one in the mid lane. It's gonna be fun.
It's fine. They got Nisha. They've got Nisha on his water boy here, and he is making his way towards that ethereal blade.
Be close.
Oh, yep, sir. Gonna be able to cancel out the TP, and they'll get a quick pick off.
They've been doing a great job pressuring 9. Every time I look at 9, someone's there like hitting him with a nuke, lowering his HP, and we'll offset a lot of that, but it's slowing down his items. He's gonna have an Echo Saber about now, but like they just keep lowering his HP and making him have to do inefficient plays.
I just love like watching how Yapsor keeps moving around the map, right? And generally, you know, Zai or someone, it's usually Yapsor +1. He gets a lot of information by, you know, moving around, just scouting out, and then they can always follow up. It's just very well played here from Secret. I like this way that they play here.
With my thanks.
Yeah,
They
good job.
invade. By just sitting in the tri-camp just slows all their speed down by 1. They're fighting up.
Ooh, they want 33. Zai, Stampede with the stop. A follow-up with the nice spike carapace in the middle of that blood right. The slow, the silence. Mortimer Kisses coming in hot, though, so they do have to be a little bit careful. So jump forward here, coming out from Skeeter. He wants to kill onto Yapster. Manages to get a nice impale, but it's not going to be able... Oh, and they even go and they drop the Chaotic Offering over here on Puppy. He'll hold them together. He's going to try to use that Ink Swell Cookie Hop. Can they finish him off fast enough? Yes, they can.
They're desperate for kills. Like, that was just a 5-position hero for the Golem, but... I
They
mean,
can
need
translate
stuff.
this into a tower push, though, here in the mid lane, at the very least. A little
Yeah,
bit.
there's 2 towers here right now. It's Zai the Centaur and the tier 1 tower. Good luck pushing that. So, I mean, they traded Chaotic Offering for him. Great attempt on 3-3, but he's got a hood at this point. He also silences, so there's no follow-up stun by the Nyx Assassin. Really well defended by him. And then because the Carapace got used to reflect some damage from the Blood Right, nothing to stop the kisses. They end up getting this kill. Ulti gets used to interrupt the TP there by the Grimstroke. Maybe he thought they were more than just him, but either way, they do get a kill out of it. So, buys them some time.
And Nisha's already, finds Fata. He's got a nice haste rune here. We'll add to the Eagle Song fun that he's working on. And look at this. Look, this is what I'm talking about, Purge. Look at the way that they're just hunting. They find Snaking, trying to Serpentine, trying to just find this opening. But you know what? Nisha's here, and you can't sidestep this Morphling. Not right here, not right now.
He doesn't even skill his ulti yet. He doesn't care. He just
Dire's
knows that he
top
needs his
tower
basic
is
skills
under
to
attack.
dominate this map.
Radiant's bottom
Not
tower
even
is
that
under
many
attack.
amazing skills to take. I guess like Empower would be pretty good. Maybe Bloodseeker skills, or I would love to see a Morphling shooting little shredders, so that would be fun.
Not for the enemy team. But the Ethereal Blade is complete, and we do have a blink picked up now on the Magna, so perhaps they can find a better position
Dire's
here
middle
as
tower
Yapsor.
is under attack.
Will have Smoke break, chasing after 33, the teleport out here from Skeeter. They will have to just be content here by putting some pressure over here on 33, and Nisha's just unstoppable. 6-0 and 1 at about 14 minutes into the game. It's pretty scary stuff.
Really hard for Thundra to play because what basically happens is Centaur or Nyx follows them wherever they go, and then this gives them information, and they use this information to get these pickoffs.
9 poking away over here at Matthew. Go, who used the God Strength. He's gonna be able to put out some damage. There's the Stampede. The rest of Thundra, though, standing nearby. Dagger comes out. Use the RP to buy them some more time, but that is not how you want to use this. As Zai running in now, they've managed to blink away here over onto 9. But Thundra playing very defensive. Oh, Fata on the back line here. They get the courier, and Yapsar's just waiting patiently over here. He's looking for vision. Nisha should be able to just tick down over here onto Fata. Zai should be able to teleport out now at the last second. But again, he's so tanky. They immediately follow up, double hammer as they just hit them him with that soul bind as well. Just very beautifully played here, coming out from the side of Secret. 33 wants nothing to do with this. He's gonna try to maybe cut the wave, drag it away, but Puppey is here. He's gonna wind up, manages to land this. The stroke of fate slow him down a little bit, so he is dragging away the creeps. This is a very slow kind of chase, but
good thing to do. He's cutting the creep wave, and basically this one team fight that Secret just got, they're not able to profit from it because he's clearing the creep wave here.
Nice play here.
Stun.
They've got the damage.
Absolutely worth the stat for this. This bought him so much time. Offsets the whole last team fight. They just used big team fight ultimates with RP. That elongates everything. So now when they want to take this tier 2 tower, they have to again commit like 30 seconds to this. And by the time they finally fully commit to the tier 2, their ultimates are going to be up. Will it matter? Probably not. They're pretty far behind right now, but it was a great play in the position.
Well, you know, you do whatever you can, even if maybe, you know, maybe it doesn't matter in the long-term thing, but, you know, at the time, it's the best that you can do.
Yep, it is. So what they basically solved so far with their draft from the Thundra side was they guaranteed the lane for PA. He's doing fine. 1-0-2 on Skeeter. His net worth is pretty good considering how few kills they have. And he's just getting his death zone now. Secret last game hit this timing like 2 to 3 minutes earlier, but it feels like Thundra is so much on the back foot that like taking this like disadvantaged carry against Centaur just hasn't given them much advantage, even if they've got good physical now. But the physical's not going to work against Morphling. He's got 30 armor. Was he just going to get stunned and
Yeah. Oh, he tried. He was a little bit off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're just slap him.
Don't know.
He's worried about dying or something.
But Skeeter's very happy about this because now he's empowered. Now he can take an ancient stack. And
He knows where next is too.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I really love the way that Yapsu keeps tabs, but like this was a little surprising to me. Maybe just that turn rate, just a little bit too slow. I don't know.
He went for the hit slap or the hit stun on purpose. It was, I don't know, he just thought he had a little bit more time. Probably didn't, maybe he was looking somewhere else on the map to see, and so he didn't see the TP start when it did, so he probably thought he had a little bit more.
Possible.
Going for a fight now.
There is Zai. He is a very, very tanky. You have Nisha nearby as well. Smoke does indeed pop here. Nisha. Zai getting into position. They've got the blink forward. Zai immediately, though. Can they burst him down fast enough over here? Not quite. As they go, they drop the chaotic offering, and they also use the rupture over here on the centaur. And it doesn't seem to matter. They will get leashed up, though, over here. Oh, the hammer coming through. Coming out from Matu. That's a good impale. This is not looking great for Fata. He should be the next one to fall. And that's a double kill now for Matu.
Zai's positioning that was really sick. They already took the outpost, so he stood near the outpost. That way, if he broke a smoke, it would give him vision. So they didn't think about it. 3P runs right past the outpost, the smoke breaks, and all of a sudden, you're counter-initiated, basically. Got a Quelling Blade party in the...
Yeah, right? Everybody drop your Quelling Blades. That's a requirement to get in this party. But yeah, I don't think they were expecting just how tightly Secret was playing there. Yeah, yes, you see that there's a centaur there. You see Zai, but you don't expect that the rest of the team is sitting just a little bit further behind him. I don't know.
They wanted to take a fight, but they ran into an area that was a little dangerous. They didn't have vision, and Team Secret punished them for it. So, EK advantage, rockets used, no RP, but the RP doesn't even feel very good to me.
Capsor, the follow-up here from Matamba Man will be able to land the stun. Doesn't have that God Strength left anymore as 9 waits over in the tree line patiently. I don't think they're going to try to make a play here as Nisha also pincering on the back lines. Yeah, there's a stomp coming out from Zai. Should be able to clean up Snake King at the very least. Do they go in for more though? Skeeter's gonna teleport out. Inkswell over here onto Zai. Yep, they just blow up Fata, and that's going to translate into a tower push here as 9 continues to just dodge.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I mean, Skeeter's still not dying, but they're also not winning fights. So this is just going to get worse and worse as time goes on. They still don't have a Morphling solution. That
Radiant's
pick
bottom
there
tower is
for
under
Secret
attack.
was so good, especially after he got first blood in the mid lane. So game is looking tough. They just don't have that much magic burst
Dire's middle
on their
tower
lineup.
is under attack.
They're really missing.
That and just the fact that the PA, until she gets that BKB, is so susceptible to
Dire's
everything
middle
that they've
tower is
got
under
coming out
attack.
from the side of Secret.
Only easy kills Grimstroke, but Grimstroke already has a Ghost Scepter. So
Dire's
no window
middle
here.
tower has fallen.
You get the Echo Saber picked up for 9 though now, so is progressing, but still having a lot of difficulties here, finding the opening and finding enough damage to get these kills. Feels like a lot of the time, too, Secret is the one who's bringing the fight to them.
Thundra's trying, certainly. They went for a couple smokes there, but vision is really difficult. We've got one ward on Thundra's side. The Secret side, if you take a look at their vision, it's amazing across the middle of the river. Like, they're going to see what their opponents are doing if they try to split push anything, which is a great idea. If you see your opponents getting ready to split push, you go gank them, you push their lanes back out, and that keeps the map restricted. So they're going to see where their opponents are, and now they're going to smoke and head towards them. They can get a grab. Dota looking a little dead right now, but we'll see how things change in 10 seconds.
Teleport in. This is a big one if they connected with that. Looks like they'll be happy enough here to burst down Snake King. There will be a stampede and they'll find Fata. They're just gonna get rid of him. They don't want that big ulti coming out. So down he goes. Nice still hiding in the tree line. They don't quite see him.
He's invisible. There's no way they can see his giant rhino butt through those trees.
He's pulling a Drax the Destroyer there. You know? He's just
trying to
so still.
Catch anybody that lingers. Like if Secret spreads out, he can maybe get a kill on the back line, but Secret's still playing his 5.
Did manage to catch the wave there, but
Dire's middle
doesn't seem to matter. They've got the Cardi in the top, and they've got a creep wave coming in the middle. Zai's so tanky here, just does not care that the tower's hitting him. Nisha dodging over there with the Manta as well. Just gonna chip away over at this building.
This should make my life easier.
Well, they'll clear the wave, and Skeeter is getting some farm done. He's got Empower with his Desto, of course, but... Oh man, the pressure has just been so strong. Feels like there's nowhere on the map that they can play outside of doing like smoke ganks and looking for kills, but again, they don't have the best heroes for that.
Yeah.
They have all this like AoE stuff. So much single target.
They drafted themselves a little bit into the corner on the side of Thundra here. And, you know, hats off to Skeeter. He's just trying to move as much as he can, trying to find this farm, but Secret has really just taken over the entire map.
He would love to have a couple extra levels too. He could have his blur on the lower cooldown,
Maybe
more
you could
evasion,
burst
stuff like that.
Puppy? Do we go for Puppy here?
We'll have to go Scepters. Low chance.
Fata.
Once he gets him in like 2 seconds, and Puppy's not watching.
Tower is under attack.
For now, he's just waiting to cut creep waves, take ancients, that kind of thing.
We'll go. They use the Stampede. Looks like Mati would really love to get the jump over here on Snake and walks right into the apps there. Nice and pale, couple hits, and Puppy manages to get the final hit off using the Stroke of Fate.
Once they get BKB and PA, that's when they're gonna be a little bit more focused on taking a fight if possible. But
It's still so scary though. Even if you have a BKB, all right, so you're not locked down as hard, but I still feel like you're not
Tower is under attack.
going to want to fight all of them.
yes,
Dire structures are
most
fortified.
likely, assuming a normal fight, is that the net worth that Secret has will be more than
Dire's
enough
bottom tower
to
is
defend
under
things. But
attack.
they'll maybe lose their supports, but they'll kill like a lot of heroes on the enemy lineup.
All right, they're going to try to make a smoke play.
Dire's bottom
Hiding over in the
tower
tree
has
line.
fallen.
They have the Chaotic Offering. They also have the RP. A lot of things have to work just perfectly, though.
I mean, RP with Bloodright could be amazing. Snapfire, like they do have pretty good AoE plus Fatal Bonds. Like if you get some amazing wombo combo, they can definitely kill the enemy lineup. Actually catch Morphling before he morphs. If they don't cast Stampede to get out of the Bloodright, for example, they've got some options here.
I'm just
Either gonna hit creeps.
I'm concerned that it's too much wombo combo because, all right, yeah, you take a team fight, you win it, right? You use everything that you've got on your lineup, but then they can just go right back in again over here on the side of Secret. They've got more of a skirmishy lineup. They don't have to rely on such high cooldowns.
Probably yes, but it's still a little scary because you're still going high ground, and that's a little worrisome. You get Aegis or something like that, then yeah. Certainly, like it could be scary. But basically, what Thundra wants to do is they want to be able to take a big team fight win with some of their strong combos, and this is part of the reason Secret hasn't touched high ground yet, because they know they're super far ahead. And if they just get a pick off first, or if they get Aegis first, it becomes much easier to close out a Rex. But if Thundra can like win a big fight and then turtle again and then win like another big fight, then they can certainly get back into this game.
It's a bit of a tall order here as they do spot out Snake King immediately the waveform forward cookie hop, but they cannot escape here as Nisha just blows them up.
Yep.
Yeah, sir.
Downside to the solar crest.
All 4 of them grouped together here. It's a lot of space on the map here for Matu.
Not much magic resistance, so he dies real easy to that E-Blade combo, and that's the 4-position hero.
That is one of the tankier 4 positions too. You know, we were talking about that earlier today about how the 4s. All right, maybe they can make something happen here. 9, but again, they have that spike. Carapace, Rupture, drop the Chaos Offering, and they do manage to get the Soulbind off over on the backside. So get the stomp. Zai going very forward here. Nisha trying to find this opening. It's gonna wait for him away though. He's gonna be a little bit careful. Turn himself into his own version of PA.
Well, I mean, Rupture used, Golem used, not the worst. Stampede got used, but it's a much lower cooldown. It's not full committal. They still have RP to protect against BKBs and stuff like that.
True, and they also have the Snapfire Kisses too, so they can still, you know, provide a fight if it is brought to them. But it definitely feels like they're on the back foot here. 19K net worth the lead at 25 minutes in. Yeah, they're setting up here, looking for the Impale. We'll just throw down a little boop. Walk away. No hard committal.
He's just forcing to have to stay together, you know? Like, he just did that he spends some mana, loses a Clarity Potion, but he forces everybody on Thundra to move over or TP back or spread out. Not spread out, basically. All this just gives them more net worth advantage. You have to make them think that you're ready to pressure at any moment so that they continue playing defensive. Whereas in the meantime, Sven has just been hitting creeps for legitimately like a minute and a half. And if a fight starts, he's not going to be there. Straight up. But they also know their opponents aren't going to fight right now because they don't have Golem and they miss Rupture. So like Seeker can do these feint pokes pretty confidently without having to worry about repercussions.
Both of the cores on the side of Secret now have Satanics online. Skeeter does finish up the BKB. So perhaps they can get some sort of a pick off.
Yep, so
before
the smoke.
Then gets in there. Yeah, they've got the vision. Cut it back. Got the illusion over here.
Good. They got the high ground now.
Definitely feels very tenuous though for the side of Thundra. They're hoping they can look at this battle between 33 and the illusion. My goodness.
It's mostly tanky instead of wreck, but still, yeah. It did not look good.
Tower is under attack.
He's still in the front. Farm continues 20k advantage now on Secret, but they do finally. They haven't seen a neutral camp in like 20 minutes or something, so this is pretty good.
These are items, they gotta get them.
Ooh, big ones. Orbit Destruction on Skeeter's gonna help.
Another illusion. Takes forever for them to get rid of it. You can see again the way that Secret's just playing. Very tightly knit, keeps on forcing in the lanes, trying to make sure that they can't get out, they can't get farm.
And they're putting Yapsor between where their opponents are and where they might smoke towards so that he can break them and make any chances of getting these kills unlikely, while they continue just farming the map fully effectively.
And they got the Shard online as well for the Grimstroke, so be able to push out waves very nicely, along with the Stroke of Fate.
The Shard doesn't help with creep waves much, it's more for like against heroes. So he's just basically just safely keeping the creep wave push without having to show anybody, because he can stroke them so far away.
Matu. 33, standing right there. Follow up, immediately got strength, plus the Shard, the Stomp coming out here from Zai. The Chaos Offering gets used, but it doesn't matter because 33 is already dead. He's immediately going to buy back, and Fata just immediately gets blown up. Another buyback coming out now. They're not happy about this over here on the side of Thundra. Nisha just popping that Manta.
Get some vision
or the illusion, rather. Yeah, they're gonna wait for him right in. They blow Fata. That is a dieback, and they get a nice RP off over here on the side. But do they have enough damage? Yes, they will be able to. They finally take down Nisha's godlike spree. As they'll chase after 33. They want this kill. They know that he bought back. They just need a little bit more damage. He's just getting slowed down so very much. As they'll turn around, they get the Soulbind. Double hit here with the Stormhammer. Be able to take down Skeeter. Now 9 trying to run for his life. They just have too much damage. As they'll kill 9. The tips are coming out, and they go right into that base and start wailing away here on the tower.
Structures.
I mean, there's just so many things up against Thundra in this game. Like, they have this like right-click draft, but they're playing against Centaur, which was the first pick of the game. He's gonna buy Vanguard, which means that killing him in the lane stage is not gonna happen. They didn't have magic damage much. Usually your mid player is the guy that brings that, but it's a Centaur. And then like they also have to play against Warcry, which has talents buff for it. 11 seconds of bonus armor, and he's gotten the 10 Warcry armor talent. Give his team 25 armor. How's PA supposed to do anything in this game with like a Deso Rush build? It's just not gonna work out. Assuming that you don't get a net worth advantage, of course. But like Thundra did not win the lanes. And now they've just been slowly choked out by Secret. Maybe they're hoping to get like a good team fight. Maybe they're expecting Secret to make a mistake, but they didn't. They haven't really.
They've just been so surgical with the way that they've been taking these fights. They've looked very, very good. Yes, you know, they ended up having to use the RP. I believe they also ruptured Nisha and they skewered him away. But just the way that Secret is positioning looks just so good here. And Fata has to be so careful. Look at this. He knows he's coming too. Waveform forward. Nisha will just blow him up.
I can tell the difference between a Morphling right click and an E-Blade right now, but Fata at least. They are both very strong. So another death here. 25k gold advantage. Thunder's still trying. I thought they might GG after that 5-0 in the mid lane, but they're going to give it another shot.
Now, I noticed too that the Centaur actually picked up the shard, and I've heard some conflicting things on this. Do you like that? He had it in the last fight.
That's cool here, because he's going to cast it twice every time that somebody's soulbinded. So he's not just getting one cast right off the bat, he's getting two. So he should get 15% more strength times 2 instantly. Not to mention it'll double edge multiple times in the fight. So I think in this game where he's ultra farmed, he's completely fine.
Okay.
He basically had I think he's got Crimson Guard on the way. Maybe he went back for Shard, but he's got an abundance of items, way more than he's supposed to. So absolutely fine in this circumstance to increase his damage.
We are going to see a lot of Stormhammers flying around here, as the Sven did pick up the shard as well.
That's the Dispel and lower cooldown.
Yep.
The flying one is Ags, actually.
But we're going to see a lot more with the cooldown.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Double damage here on Nisha. I don't know if you want to go anywhere near this guy right now. He looks terrifying. Has the Aegis on top of that. He's got all the room. Yeah, look at this. I was about to say, okay, Cookie Hop coming forward. Doesn't matter though, because they've got a Cardi, they've got all the damage necessary here, and they just sidestep this Blood Right. Easy peasy. Matu just wailing away at the buildings, as is Matu throwing out the Stormhammer over onto the Warlock. So a little bit of a warning shot here. Buyback coming out from the Snapfire. Got the Lotus Orb. It will bounce right back again. Rupture will be used. A good skewer, but again, Matu here is just going to turn around. He's going to start wailing away. RP comes out into the Blood Right, but the BKBs have been popped. And look at this dude. He's just live stealing off right away. It's Father Pulse, Snaking Pulse. 9-4, 33 just getting chased down by Nisha. And the GG, the team wipe. Thundra, they put up a good fight, but Secret just looks so much better.
If we just ignore game 2, Secret looks like absolutely, it looked like the season 1 Secret. They played incredible games 1 and 3. They played pretty well game 2 as well. Thundra did better, but yeah, this game 3 was like, felt like outdraft, felt like outplay. They made no mistakes when ahead. They cut things off. They kept